Let me remind you, the election of our next governor is 630 days away. Not that I'm counting. 630 days away. Now, what are we going to do? Are we going to waste those days on partisanship in politics? Or will you work with me to use those 630 days to help bring relief to our overburdened taxpayers? Now, we've made so much progress over the last 2,220 days together. I know it seems just like yesterday, but it's 2,220 days together. And we've done it against all odds. Nearly 10% unemployment when we started, 5.1% unemployment today. An $11 billion deficit when we started, an $800 million surplus today. 7% yearly property tax increases when we started, less than 2% average per year today. Zero net private sector job growth in the 8 years before we started, 230,000 new private sector jobs in the last 6 years, and this year, the best private sector job growth in 15 years. The largest public university merger in American history between Rutgers and UMD&J, which previous governments had tried and failed over and over and over again. Over $1.3 billion invested in capital improvements in our colleges and universities for the first time in nearly 30 years. Over $24 billion invested in our infrastructure over the last 6 years. Criminal justice reform, which made bail available to those who deserve it and keeps the truly violent off our streets. Crime rates down, prison population down, a state prison closed, drug courts in every county, and a new emphasis on treating this disease and saving lives first, not incarceration first. More of our developmentally disabled in group homes, fewer of them in institutions. More of our poor receiving quality, consistent health care, and charity care in our hospitals dramatically reduced. A dramatic expansion of solar energy production, and the meeting of our 2020 clean air goals by 2014, all without taxing our citizens through the discredited Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative. More money being spent on K-12 education than any time in history, and more families in our worst school districts being saved by charter schools than ever before. And all of it, has been done with no state tax increases in 6 years, no radical expansion of government regulation, and 10,000 fewer state employees. Not a bad job by all of us. Like it or not, we did all of this together in the last 2,220 days, regardless of our party differences, regardless of the relentless selfishness of the special interests, regardless of the constant negativity of the media. Now, are we willing to do this again over the last 630 days, or will we succumb to that politics, the selfishness, and the negativity? I'm standing here to tell you, I am willing to continue to fix the remaining problems. Let's take the next steps to ensure our future. Let's lower taxes to stop people leaving New Jersey. Let's build infrastructure in a way that is fair to our taxpayers. And let's fix our pension and health benefit system in a way that will not divide our people and burden our taxpayers, but will bring closer together the real world and the excesses of the government world. I'm ready to work with you. If you are willing to stop the partisanship and the reckless amending of our Constitution just to score political points, we can sit and reason together for the next 630 days, or we can fight for the next 630 days, and we can leave our citizens devoid of hope. Not my preference. I want to face the future with faith and hope in the people who were elected and appointed to make the lives better of the people of this state. You see, I believe that all the problems created by people, and all these problems were created by people, can be solved by people. And we're the ones, the people sitting in this chamber right now, we are the ones who have to make it happen. Over the years, I've been honored to work with all of you to make good things happen in New Jersey. We don't always agree on everything, but we've always been able to have the hard conversations we need to move our state forward. So let's do that now and continue to invest in making New Jersey the greatest state possible for each and every person who pays the bills, our burdened but hopeful taxpayers.